So besides that, we saw quite a few places. There's like a lot of like statues and stuff just all around Lisbon that my mom doesn't even know really what they're about. I mean, like, they say a little bit of what it is, but not like, we don't know like essentially like the meaning behind all of them. But yeah, I don't know if we went in it. We went to the castle of St. George. I don't remember the castle in Lisbon. I don't know if I have a picture of it. I don't know if it was the... Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember. It's just a castle. There's one in Alvados that I'm not saying I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry. I'm half Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that was just like a castle and had cannons and stuff like that. And there was a peacock there. I don't know. I got very excited about seeing a peacock because I'd never seen a peacock in real life, and so I got really excited about it. But yeah, there wasn't a lot to see there. It's mostly just like, compared to like other castles that I've been to, it's just, I thought it would have more, but it doesn't have a lot to like see. A lot of stairs. But yeah, I have a picture that my mom took that I took. And then we took a tuk-tuk up to see like the whole overview of Lisbon. I don't know where it is, but it was so pretty there. Like, it literally is like, it kind of like going on top of the Empire State Building and then seeing all of New York City is what I can explain it to be. And we took a tuk-tuk because like I said, we walked 10 miles, so we were exhausted. And if you've never been to Lisbon, a lot of places are uphill. And once I come back in the pool area, like, if I had it like out of the whole entire day, that was probably my favorite. And yeah. And then my mom really wanted to go because nachos are like a really big thing in Portugal. Like, that's like, I want to say like, okay, I want to say it's like the #1 dessert. It's a very famous dessert there, if not like the #1 dessert. And I've had it before and stuff, and I like it. It's like a custard cake. I'll put like a picture of it. But the original, like, one that is called is, oh, I don't know how to say it. It's not like, Spatel Nata is like what they renamed it because they trademarked the original name, which I'll have on the screen because I'm gonna butcher it. So we went there, and the funny thing about that is we took like a bus train thing. I don't know what it was called, but we went on there, and it literally dropped us off right in front of the place. And I saw the place, and I didn't say anything because there's a lot of cafes that sell it and everything, and I didn't know if that was like the original one, so I didn't say anything, which I regret because we walked all around and literally for nothing because we were looking for that place and we were right there. So kind of regret not saying anything, but yeah. So and to be honest, like, usually the original is supposed to be better than the remade version, you know, like the knockoff knockoff version, whatever. Like, I liked it, but I prefer pastel natas than pastel de blanc. Pastel de blanc. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. And yeah, so I mean, it was good. It's just not what, honestly, it wasn't what I had expected. So yeah. And then that was it for like day 2. We didn't, you know, walked around, like I said, saw a lot of statues and stuff, and my legs were like shot after that because we walked so much. After, we just went and we got sushi, and then we went home. And that was the night. And then for day 4, actually day 3, we didn't do much because it ended up raining, so we were stuck at home, because when it rains there, it's cold and rainy and there's not much you can do. And then it rained again on the next day, which was day 4 for us. But we didn't do much. We went to Abydos. I don't know how to say it. Hold on. I feel like I know how to say it if I hear it, but we ended up going there, and usually when we go, there's 2 ways you can see the castle. They have, like, you can walk on the sides, like, of the castle up high and stuff, which is what we did instead of originally going through. Instead of originally going through and everything, because if you ever go, there's usually like little shops and like little places you can get food and stuff like that. They have restaurants and stuff and all that, but the time we went they were all already closed and stuff. And around this time, I believe, they have like medieval times, which we saw 2 years ago and stuff, which was really cool. And yeah, so that's what we did. We ended, like, it's like the wall, you guys saw. And to be honest, it was my mom's idea to walk along the wall of the castle, and it's up very high, and there's only like one side that has like rock, and then the other side you just see completely down. And I'm terrified of heights. I don't like roller coasters. I've been on roller coasters before, but they're indoor. Indoor I don't mind because you don't see how high you are. And I went on a few outdoor, but I had my eyes closed. So yeah, but it was a long way too. So, and we didn't walk the whole thing. We only walked like apparently like half. So there's that too. But would I do it again? I don't know. But I was nervous that I would fall. Oh, cause I fell in Lisbon, because there it's not like the rocks. The floor is different. Like the I don't know. If I can find a picture or something, I'll put a picture here, like, of the flooring. And my mom said, because like the rock usually is not that slippery, but because there's so many people walking every day on it, it polishes it so it gets slippery. And I just slipped and I fell, and I had like it wasn't on the outside, but I'm pretty sure I had a bruise underneath. My camera stopped. Underneath the skin. So there's that also. But I'm all good. And I also, because I was wearing this watch, and not this bracelet, but another bracelet, and I scraped myself like all around. And I was on a record of not falling downstairs or upstairs. Yeah. And then after that, after going to the castle, we went to a mall, and we just ate because all the restaurants at the castle was closed, and we ended up having calzones, which was really good. And then we went home. And then day 4. Okay, so it was so much freaking walking back to back, like going to Lisbon and then Aberdoos. Like we walked like six miles, I think. After, I don't know, we walked like 6 miles somewhere else. I think it was at this. No, it was at this other town, Centra. In Centra, we walked like 6 miles. We don't know how many miles we walked in Aberdoos, but probably a lot. So my legs were so sore after. But in Centra we saw there was more to see in Centra than the St. George one in Lisbon. But yeah, so we saw like the Queen's table. I don't think I have a photo of that. My mom probably does, so if I can get it, I'll insert a picture. I'll have the picture inserted. But I don't think we took a lot of pictures or videos there because I was just like, Layla, my legs were just like beat. Like, okay, watch when you're walking. Watch when you're walking. Thank you, thank you. I think I have the pictures, but they're on my computer, not on my phone. So, yeah. But oh my legs. So, there's like a few big things to see. Like apparently we didn't walk the whole entire castle either. There's a whole nother